Hello, and welcome to the War Report. I'm your host, Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is the show where we talk about NXT and AEW. Quan, how we feeling?
You know, today I decided to be an adult and like really go over my budget and like kind of see where I was, where things were going with my life financially. And I've learned that I really am a true New Englander through and through.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the amount of money that I have spent on on Dunkin' Donuts is actually disgusting.
Coffee be hitting, bruh.
It's gross. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm ashamed of myself. So I'm boycotting Dunking for a little while. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just like when you really break shit down and
Mm-hmm.
really look at like the money you're spending, you be like, damn, well, I really spent that much bread on that, or just something like I don't know, man. It just adulting's hard. Just being an adult and just like everything's so expensive now. They raised the price on Netflix again.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you can't have nothing. Like you can't have nothing no more. Everything costs too much. A haircut costs too much. My daughter want to get her hair done every other damn week. That costs too much. Everything just costs too much. I just don't have the time or the money for this.
Amen.
But in more positive news, um, I found a game that I really been investing a lot of time into this weekend. Have you ever played Marvel Snap before?
No, but Justin talks
Bro,
about it a lot.
bro, I'm locked in.
I'm not the card game guy.
I'm not either. That's my thing. I'm not a big card game guy either, but something I I saw like somebody playing it on someone I follow on Twitch. They were playing it, and I was like, "Oh, this actually doesn't look that bad." So I went to go download it on Friday. I have not stopped playing it since Friday. I've been half the time I was watching Dynamite today and
Mm-hmm.
NXT yesterday. I was playing Marvel Snap at the same time. It's just fun. It's for anybody who doesn't know, it's like a mobile card game. It's also on desktop, and I believe this is
Mm-hmm.
their 1 year anniversary today. And yeah, it's just a cool little card game. It's really basic game, but like it's easy to learn. But like one of those games where like it's deep, like strategy wise, it's deep. There's different decks you can build. I won't get into all the details and bore everybody, but if you want to try it out, this is not an ad, by the way. But if you want to try it out, go download it. It's free. But yeah, I've been having a blast playing that. I've been doing it all weekend, just like really trying out new decks and stuff like that. And I'm having a good time. That's all I got.
Okay, that's good. Um,
Are
for
you
the
in Spider Man on
people,
Friday?
controversial take.
Uh oh.
Um, I have not played any of the Spider-Man games.
Oh, okay.
Why? I'm not interested.
Hmm.
Um, I just kind of don't care. But
Hmm.
I'm excited for everybody else. Like it's cool that the company Insomniac is doing their thing. I fuck with Insomniac since Ratchet and Clank. That's my go-to franchise from them boys. But yeah, Spider-Man. Nah, I just don't really care. Um,
I never played the original. I played Miles Morales. That was the first game I bought when I got the PS5, but I never played the original. But it
like
was a fun
I
game. It was short, but it was fun.
Yeah, I don't know how to truly describe how what is it, Spider-Man like plays like, but the free roaming city thing. It reminds me of Infamous, which is a sucker punch game. But like, yeah, nah, that whole thing I just didn't really like care for it. I think Spider-Man cool as shit, but I just never really played it. Like I never played the Arkham games either. Like I just don't really care. Oh shit. My nose is
Arkham?
but yeah, no, like I think they're cool. I just don't play them.
Any games you're looking forward to at all?
Uh, I kind of don't know what's coming out for the
I
rest of
don't
the
either.
year.
I have no idea either. I don't think anything else is really coming out after Spider Man. I think Spider Man's the last big game.
Yeah,
City
so
Skylines too, but they fucking
delayed it.
they delayed the console version. I don't have a PC capable of handling City Skylines, so I'm not even gonna waste my time buying it for PC. So I'm gonna have to just wait. wait on that one, but that's fine because honestly, the launch version of this game so far, it just looks okay.
Uh-huh.
But like
Um,
I got to remember like City Skylines one when I got into it, it was already like 5 years in with mad mods and updates.
yeah,
But I'll give them credit because they updated that game constantly until the end. It was, you know what I mean? Like they were
yeah,
giving us free updates for a long time, as well as DLC. So I got faith in the game is gonna be just as good as City Skylines one. So when it
yeah.
does come out, I'll be on it. Trust me.
Um, for the people that recommended a whole bunch of games that are similar to Vampire Survivors, which got a glowing review from me last week. I bought the DLC like literally the day after, and I've beaten both already. So I will be checking out newer or other uh games in that sort of genre. Um, and then I still got to get to Assassin's Creed um, Mirage, but I got a lot of school shit to do, so
You know,
haven't
I feel
had the
you.
real time to like sit down and dedicate all my attention to one game.
No,
Oof.
that's fair.
Yeah, so uh that's about it. I made a grave mistake that I realized earlier today when I was trying to buy like flu medicine and shit like that.
What you get the sleepy kind? What's wrong with you?
No, what is it? No, I just checked my finances and I made two payments to like the same credit card and
That's tough.
I have the facilities for all that.
That's tough.
So yeah, no, I checked my finances earlier and I was just like, ooh,
Do you get paid
my
Friday?
bad.
Do you get paid Fridays? Usually, or is
Um
it
my pay schedule is weird. So the next I just know the next
you got
time
the
I
first and 15?
oh my god, how'd you know? Um
I'm just guessing.
yeah, no, that's the shit I got.
Oh,
So
that's the worst.
I don't get paid till like a couple of on like on a Tuesday in like 3 weeks.
Oh, that's tough. I get
Yeah,
paid every other week. I hate it.
so I'm gonna relax on doing anything. Um
No
I
boiler
just
room.
I already went. It was
I
cool.
know. Yeah, I know. I forgot to bring it up when we were doing the podcast that you went to the boiler room. I wanted to ask you how that was.
It was really cool. The promotion or like the I guess like I guess like the club promoter or like party promoter, like they usually
Mm-hmm.
collaborate with. They do like a lot of reggaeton type shit that goes on, but at the boiler room, they didn't play a lot of reggaeton, which I thought was kind of bizarre. Like they were playing like of course they played like a reggaeton version of like Sexy Red and shit, but like they were playing like No Hands, regular. Uh, they had like actual like performances, like people
Mm-hmm.
like singing and shit, and I talked to one of my homies at work. He does like setup for some of these like club promoters and shit like that, or like party promoters or whatever. And apparently Boiler Room, not Boiler Room, but like the person that is involved with like the collaboration, they just got any like Latin artists and said, yeah, you're good enough without like checking. They're kind of like not checking their work.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so when they were like performers and shit like that, people were like kind of like bizarre or like it was just like this is not really it. But I thought the music was cool and shit. Like it didn't bother me too much. I thought I had a whole bunch of fun.
Mm. I
That's it.
I do like reggaeton.
Yeah. It's better than the first boiler room that I went to a few years ago where they were playing like real EDM shit. The same
Was it like house shit? Because I like house music. I'm a big house music guy.
uh I like how I don't know how to describe it, but it was the same melody for like 8 minutes, and I was just like, I kind of want to fucking leave.
Nah, I get
So
that. I feel
yeah,
that.
no, I wasn't really rocking with that. So it was whatever. Okay. Nosebleed situation handled. But yeah, no, I like the blur in the room. I had a whole bunch of fun. I'll tell you more about it off air. You know, that's the shit we can't talk about on here.
Ah,
But nah, had a blast. I'm looking forward to honestly, like, like yeah, it was a boiler room, but like what is it? Like the promoter or like the party is like it's a local thing and I like that shit a lot. So I'm just glad they had an event and shit. Um so it was cool. But I ain't about to do shit until I think like Halloween weekend.
Halloween weekend. When is Halloween? It's
Yeah.
on a Tuesday. That's a whack
No,
day.
it's on a Tuesday, but you got to do the weekend. You feel me? The weekend before.
You dressing up? What are you wearing?
I'll be a chef from the Bear, brother. I already I,
Easy ass, easy ass fit. I respect it. I respect that.
I already got a white tee. I got my blue apron. And,
You bought the
I'm about to
five.
wear.
You bought the $100 joint that they was wearing on the show.
Oh hell no! Shit, if I was gonna spend $100 on a fucking thing, I'm not going as a chef from the Bear, bro.
Good point.
I would have had the brown Batman shit that Travis Scott had.
Travis Scott.
Yeah.
What's Target's white T-shirt? Those what's some shit? Goodfellow. You get a Goodfellow
Oh
tee.
yeah.
You're
Yeah.
good to
Nah.
go.
Yeah. Yeah. I need one of them. I have one, but you know, white
Those
shirts don't
my
last forever. You feel me?
those my go-to white tees. The Goodfellow joints.
Yeah, they good. Um. Oof.
I never dress up. I haven't dressed up for Halloween. God, I don't even know. So I was like maybe like 12, 13.
Uh, I didn't do nothing for the past two Halloweens. Last year, of course, I was dying, so I didn't do that. And then the year before that, I went into the party city like that day. Like I had a costume party that I wanted to go to, and I went like that day. I went into Party City and I was like, this shit is packed. I'm not buying shit. I was like, I do the what is it? I'm about to be here for an hour. Nah, I'm good. So I didn't I ain't fuck with nothing.
You know
Yeah,
what I always wanted to be when I was growing up? I never ended up doing it. One day I will do it though. I wanted to be a stormtrooper for Halloween. I don't know why. I'm not even a big Star Wars guy, but I wanted to be a stormtrooper so bad.
I
I think
mean,
those
you
costumes look really cool.
you could probably spend $45 to get that shit.
I wonder how much that is. Let me look at Amazon real quick.
40 it'd probably be like $70 and then like 20 for the 20 for the gun. You
Stormtrooper
be straight.
costume for adults. Let's see. What are we looking at? 60, 120.
Come on,
I
nigga,
don't
we ain't going for that 120, bro.
I
The
don't know.
the 121 is the real hard plastic. You feel me?
There's, they don't even look that good, honestly.
Shit, just get the one that's all cloth, my nigga.
Yeah, I'm about to.
You're not a big Star Wars
But that's
fan.
what I wanted the one that was like all plastic when I was a kid. That's the one I wanted, like
Oh, you
real
want the
deal
real
shit. Yeah,
real deal Holyfield, bro. I mean,
yeah.
shit. Go ahead, do that shit.
I don't know.
I never had well, I never had like a go-to Halloween costume when I was a kid, but as an adult, yeah. Because I got my own money and shit. But
Yeah,
no, I just don't want to spend that shit on a Halloween costume and that shit. You feel me? So what is it? But yeah, I definitely want to go. If I had like the infinity budget or whatever, I'm going as the Batman. The Robert Pattinson joint. They got the bulletproof, or like I guess the hard metal for the logo. That shit was hard.
that's hard. I need to watch that movie again. A lot
Oh
of people didn't like
man.
it. A lot of people didn't like it. I thought the Batman was good.
I went to a place and I saw somebody was just like, "Oh man, the Batman's like super boring," and I was just like, they
Yeah,
were just
I
like,
heard a lot of
nothing
people say
happens, and I
that.
was just like, "Nigga, it's a detective film. Like when you
Yeah,
investigating shit, not a lot of shit happens. You feel me?"
yeah. I think
Uh,
people went into it thinking they were about to get the fucking like George Clooney version of Batman or some shit. Like
they
I don't
thought
know.
they thought that nigga was gonna get active, but it's just like he knew to this. And
Yeah,
also he was getting active. I don't know. I
he
don't
was. Yeah, there's some good fight scenes. The in the club scene was good.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, no. I watched that
I
movie
do think
way too
it's
many
funny
times.
he was getting his ass whooped. Well, not his ass whooped by Paul Dano.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't take that. Why you let
that,
this guy cook you like this, bro?
yeah. The Riddlers had him fucked up, bruh.
Yeah, the little TikTok influencer cook you like that.
Yeah, and what is it? Also, he got outsmarted, which I thought was also really cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought the movie
I
was
liked it.
different.
I thought the movie was good. I
Yeah,
watched it in theater.
yeah,
But I
man. You know.
understand why people wouldn't fuck with it. They're expecting another thing, and then
No, I don't. I don't get it. Fuck them. But no, I thought the movie was cool. I really enjoyed it. But no, I watched that movie so many fucking times already.
mm.
Um, oh, what is it? Speaking of movies, I watched like all of the Daniel Craig's
Oh, you did.
007s.
How'd it go?
Hey man, it started dog. It's hard when your first movie is your best one. Like it's crazy how you start at the fucking pinnacle,
What was the
you
first one?
tumbled
Is that
down.
Die Another Day?
No, no, it's a different. This is Daniel Craig. So,
Wasn't that the when? Okay, fine.
Casino Royale, the first one. That movie,
Okay.
fucking heat. Then you get Quantum of Solace as fucking ass. Uh, Skyfall, which I thought it was okay. No, I thought Skyfall was really good. And then Spectre, which fucking sucks. That shit pissing me off. Um,
The Billie Eilish song.
No, that's No Time to Die, which is like the one after, which is a movie that I saw last year and I no when it came out and I thought that movie was really good, but Spectre garbage. That shit pissed me off, bro. Also, why the fuck Daniel Craig was a stormtrooper, bro? It all ties together.
He was a stormtrooper.
Yeah, he was a stormtrooper in The Force Awakens.
I don't know which
Uncredited, of
one that is.
course, but I don't. He got a specific stormtrooper number two. I don't know why they gave him all that.
Sometimes you just
um, but nah, man. It was fun. It was enjoyable. Like I was, watching those movies while I was like doing homework and shit, and it was cool. Daniel Craig, he all right with me.
shout
I
Daniel Craig.
I forgive him for the Knives Out situation.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
You didn't like Knives Out. That's right. I forgot.
Knives Out one was cool. The Glass Onion joint was just like, all right, y'all boys head up your own ass, bro. It's time to.
I, so I've never seen Knives Out. I've only seen Glass Onion.
The first one's great. The Glass Onion joint, it was just like, okay, now that we're known, we're gonna get a whole bunch of like, because you remember the joke where it's just like everybody's a part of it,
Yeah.
There and it was just like, all right, y'all just casting anybody for whatever fucking reason, and then I don't know, I just didn't. I thought Janelle Monae's acting was like really good, but everybody else's was like really ass.
She's a really good actress. I really
Yeah,
liked her in what the fuck was that movie that oh no. What's the movie called?
she's good. She's a
Um
good actress.
what I gotta look it up real quick. Hold on before I forget. Movie. Moonlight. She's really good at Moonlight. That's what I'm trying to think of. I didn't even recognize her at first. I was like, oh, that's Janelle Monae. But
Oh
I
yeah, no,
thought she
she
was
was.
fantastic. I thought she was when the
I
dude was
haven't seen
oh, you never
Moonlight, so
seen it?
no, no.
Oh, never mind. Then what she played the mom, and she was really good. I thought she was fantastic in that. You should watch Moonlight.
um, yeah, I might. Um, I was talking to Justin about it. He said that he like Dave Bautista's acting too, but I was just like, uh, I don't think it was Justin, but I was talking to somebody and they were just like, oh, Batista was like really good as well, and I was just like, I feel like we just saying that because we like Batista, but his character is a fucking Twitch streamer. Like his character is basing Aiden Ross, and I was just like, this shit whack, bro. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, I like comparing the characters of Knives Out 1 to Knives Out 2 is just like, oh, y'all head is like up y'all own asses, bro. Um, but nah,
Aiden Ross is crazy. That's a lot of comparison.
people that watch Knives Out, I'm lying. Let me know, bro. But so yeah, the movie journey is over until I find something else I want to watch. And I started The Sopranos the other day.
You know what's crazy? That was a show I kind of started. I went like halfway through season one. I just couldn't
Never
really get
finished.
into it. I just never.
Oh,
I couldn't. I don't know. It never really piqued my interest. I don't know why.
I say right now it's slow burning a little bit. Like Tony just gave up his rights as a leader or whatever. And I'm curious to see where it goes. I wonder like when the organization all comes crumbling down and shit, and then
Yeah.
and also I'm like watching that shit while I'm doing homework, so
Yeah.
not too much investment going on.
Well, my go-to show when I was working was Degrassi, but I finished it, so now I had to find something different. So I decided I don't know what made me choose this show of all shows. I've been watching Gilmore Girls for the last week. I
You're a
I can't
weird
I can't
you're a
explain.
weird
You
guy.
know it's the Connecticut in me. The show takes place in Connecticut, real small
Oh,
town
does it?
vibe. I feel it.
Gilmore
You know
Girls.
what I mean?
Damn, 7 seasons? How many seasons is shit got?
That's why I picked it because they had mad seasons. I was like, okay, we got I can
Okay, the original
invest
six,
invest in time.
WB, then CW. Okay, it has like 7 seasons.
Yeah, and then they got like an eighth season that came out on Netflix recently, or like last year, a couple years ago, whatever. I'm gonna watch that. I'm
Oh, a
gonna
couple
watch
years
it.
ago. That shit
Yeah,
probably
whatever,
ass.
whatever. It doesn't matter. I just needed something. I had nothing else to watch. I was like, I gotta find a show that got mad seasons on it that I don't have to pay attention too hard. But yo,
Mm.
I'm sure no one who will listen to the podcast watches Gilmore Girl, but some of the dialogue on this show is just like no one talks like that. I hate when like shows and movies do that. Like, nigga, nobody talks like that. Like, talks like this. Big ass
uh,
words and shit. Like, bro, people don't talk like that. We from the same place. I don't talk like that.
diction too crazy, bro.
Yeah. What are y'all doing? This girl, the daughter's like in 10th grade speaking with fucking like Shakespearean language. I'm like, bro, you don't talk like that in 10th grade.
Is it
I
like
don't know.
based off some Shakespearean shit?
No, I don't know. She's just like a girl who reads a lot of books.
Okay,
To be
she's a
honest,
fucking nerd.
she's a fucking
Uh,
nerd.
I'm reading off. I'm on the wiki right now, and I do not know any of these people.
You don't know Melissa McCarthy? She's in it.
Melissa McCarthy. I feel like I've seen this person before.
Shorty from she was in Bridesmaids.
Oh no, I never seen Bridesmaids, but I'm looking
Okay,
at
so
their
it's
film. I'm
actually
looking
pretty
at their
good.
filmography right now, and they look familiar. I just haven't seen anything that
Uh
they're in.
Bonnie from How to Get Away with Murders on there.
Mm-mm.
She's like a younger.
Sorry, my brother. I have no idea who these people are.
It doesn't matter, but they're a bunch of you know.
My friend
But
started
I've been
Curb
watching.
Your Enthusiasm, but I'm gonna start that after I finish Sopranos. When if I finish Sopranos, honestly.
I should watch that. That's a good idea.
Hour long episodes are still killer, and
Yeah, those are tough.
these hour long episodes aren't capturing me as much as like The Wire did. So or
Yeah,
Breaking Bad. Well, was Breaking Bad like an hour long? It didn't
I think
feel
they're
like
40.
it.
I think they're 45. Well, yeah, they're an hour, I guess, if you count like commercials and stuff. But I believe they're
Nigga, I'm watching on
45.
Netflix. They ain't on a
Yeah, I think they're
commercial.
45. Yeah, I don't like when shows are like over 45 minutes episode. Like it's too long.
Yeah, but yeah, sometimes they go an hour and shit like that. But nah, yeah, I don't know. I'll finish Sopranos eventually. Um, wrestling. You want to talk about wrestling?
Wrestling. Let's talk about wrestling. What are we
Boo.
talking? What are we talking? What are we talking about?
All
Oh,
right, let's
what's in the trenches? Tony Khan.
uh his reaction to losing the quote unquote war. Um
Well, we got the numbers. Did we have the numbers last week?
yeah, we already
We
did
didn't
the
have.
whole
Yeah,
the
that's right.
whole
We had the numbers.
we just didn't
We
talk.
broke it down. We broke it down. One more time. We broke it down quarter by quarter, which I'm never doing again. That shit was
Nigga,
long as hell.
we doing that shit.
Oh no,
Next war with NXT. We cracking a gym
no.
again. Um yeah, we didn't talk about Tony Khan's reactions or tweets because there were a lot. And
Well,
what's
the good ones
crazy is
didn't
that
happen until after the
yeah, they were still going, which was crazy. Um, like like we talked about a little bit about like the bald asshole line. Him saying, "Oh, our streak was defeated by John Cena and the Undertaker. They still ain't hit that million though." And I just thought it was weird because NXT cracked your shit 2 weeks prior. Um, so they didn't really need John Cena and Undertaker. I feel like I said, um, when we were doing the preview for it, they just had all those people to just keep the show afloat. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
they already beat AEW like twice. So it's just like, shit ain't nothing. But when you got to compete with AEW and sports, you're gonna need you're gonna need that
Yeah.
extra leverage. You feel me? They
The
just try not to be 14th on television, bro.
I do agree. So the tweet that really I was like, okay, this dude has completely lost it was I got it. This was at 9:13 a.m. 9:12 a.m. on October 13th. So this is like the first thing in the morning type deal. He probably didn't even go to sleep that night, to be honest with you.
He sleep?
This weekend marks 1 year since he tagged the Mayo Clinic, saved my mom's life. During her ordeal, many AEW talent came to me with alleging WWE tampering, including them to break their contract, inducing them to break their contract. I'll never forget the phone calls at her side in the hospital. It's when business became personal for me.
Hey man.
So like when I first read the first half of that tweet, I was like, okay, that's nice. His mom been a year since his mom got good, and all of a sudden that shit took a whole dark turn.
Yeah,
Um,
adding his mom to I don't want to call it drive, but like to the fight, I was just like, that's weird.
yeah, it's just a nasty. I like those could
um,
be two separate tweets if that's the case.
yeah, and
You know,
that's crazy that you could have just said like you said, it could have just been two separate tweets, but nah, that shit was extremely weird. And
also, you're implying that somehow somebody over at WWE knew that your mom was sick and then sent
and
the,
thought
the
you was vulnerable,
hounds
like
sent the hounds over to fucking like what kind of evil? I'm like I understand. I'm not gonna say WWE never done some foul shit, but I just don't believe that they knew that your
because
mom
yeah,
was.
and then also I just think it's stupid because they're just like, oh, Tony Khan's out of the office, let's start tampering. Like they're not gonna turn back and talk to the nigga anyway.
Yeah. Also, which I tweeted that day, I was just like, "Why are you crying about tampering? Go tamper back if that's the case."
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Go fight back, nigga.
Yeah, go fight back. What you crying on Twitter for? Because they tamper. You can tamper too. No one's stopping you.
Yeah, there's no
Nigga trying to play.
rules.
Yeah, you trying to play some like noble game for the internet, like Twitter, like niggas care. Like, bro, like we don't like if you want to go tamper, go tamper. Like, why are you like you want to
Fight
like, you
back,
think we're gonna
nigga,
be
fight
you think,
back.
you think we're gonna be mad at Triple H or and Vince or whoever the fuck because they were looking at it? Like nobody cares.
Yeah,
I don't know. It just like he was like looking for like internet sympathy or something like that. I just don't understand what was the point in that tweet. Like, what was he trying to like? He would give like some like fucking anime protagonist arc fucking like speech online. I'm just like, bro, nobody gives a fuck.
yeah. Yeah, I thought that shit was like super weird. Like, nigga, they gotta talk to you anyway. So like also contract tampering. Who gives like in
That's what I'm
wrestling,
saying.
brother?
Like, who fucking cares? That's what I'm
In
saying.
wrestling, bro.
He really thought people were gonna side with them on that one too. I mean, for the most part, from all the tweets I've seen in response to that, most people are like, "Yo, what?"
Like who gives a
um,
shit?
I believe it Brian Alvarez who kind of reported like, "Hey, a lot of the AEW guys have contacted me, wishing Tony would just shut up."
Yeah. That
And
that and and that's fair. A lot of people are just like, you're like my nigga, you're embarrassing us.
it's embarrassing. You represent you making yourself the face of the company, which you have at this point. You're embarrassing everybody. That's not a good look, especially when you got guys who, ready to go in a couple months. Contract, believe it or not, in about like what 6 weeks, contracts are going to be
Yeah.
up.
I saw Chris Jericho's quote on the matter, and he was just like, I had a lot of bosses. Bosses are gonna boss. Billionaires are gonna billionaires. And it was
I
just,
mean, he got
and
a point.
to me, that just reads, nigga, I don't care. My checks are being like, my check don't
Yeah,
bounce,
Jericho's
and
good.
that's fair. But like, to a lot of young niggas, is
Like, bro, what you doing, man?
take that, fucking log off, nigga. You're embarrassing us.
And the crazy part is like all it did was extend the talk further about you losing. Like people probably would have stopped
Yeah.
talking about it, but you're 3 days in and still tweeting about it. Like, bro,
So
niggas would have
sore
been off that
loser.
smack. Roman's coming back tonight. Like we ain't worried about like you know what I mean. Like he just kept extending it, and making it worse on himself. I'm like, bro,
I don't know. That boy was
I was
bullshitting.
getting secondhand embarrassment from this dude. I'm like, bro, just stop. You don't need to do
Man,
this.
I felt the embarrassment going into it, where he was just like, "You're gonna do commercial free? We're commercial free. Y'all doing overrun? Fuck it, we're doing a longer overrun." And it was just like, okay, and
Yeah.
and none of that shit worked. So it was just like, you did all that shit for nothing, right?
Yeah, and then on top of that, then he's in fans' DMs, arguing with him in the DMs, and
Yeah,
also
and then
addressing the
not addressing.
anti-Semitic,
Oh,
it,
loosely.
loosely addressing the anti-Semitic angle on in the DM, but not publicly. So
And
he is aware of the backlash and just like whatever, fuck it.
and they're not addressing. He didn't address it at all, but you could clearly see that they made some changes with Juice Robinson now having a ring.
They pivoted crazy
Yeah, they pivoted crazy, and then now
as they should. I don't
I
blame them for that. They should have pivoted.
I feel like, we're gonna talk about it on we're gonna talk about the promo in the episode, but he was like the ring that we got from TJ Maxx, and it was just like, yeah, you definitely got the talking to so that you can step into the arena, and they were just like,
Well,
go get a ring.
no, the TJ the ring thing that's from Collision. That started on Collision,
Oh,
where he's
okay.
like my ring's better than your ring. So
From TJ Maxx.
yeah, he bought it from TJ Maxx $25.
Yeah, so I'm sure he stepped into the city arena collision and was just like, we got to pivot.
Yeah, I mean that's the right move, honestly. I see where they were going with it. If this were different times, then yeah, maybe they can get away with it. It would still be a little questionable, but I just think
No, no, no,
with the
no.
current state of
No,
international affair,
I don't think they should have. I don't think he should have ever done it against MJF. But yeah, my thing, yeah, no, it was never going to be okay. To like, especially to MJF. So yeah, it was best that they pivoted, but like them never addressing it or just like sending out a statement being like, my bad, OG. Crazy.
yeah. I mean,
Bad stuff.
I guess MJF addressed it since he's kind of company man now, as far as
And I feel like he did a terrible job addressing it.
he basically like, oh well, because it's fine
Well,
with me, then
WWE.
or that too. Yeah, the whole Muhammad Hassan thing, which I think he kind of, if you didn't, I mean, he was old enough to see it, so he like the initial, the first like 11 months of Muhammad Hassan, he wasn't really like anything terrorist at all. He's actually like the opposite of it. The last month when he moved to SmackDown, that's a little different. I don't know what type of time he was on there in SmackDown, but when he was on Raw, there was nothing terrorist about him. So
Yeah.
I mean, so he kind of that was kind of like
That in disgusting WWE fashion, they're trying to capitalize on something topical, but it was just like, nigga, you're trying to address something topical on what, like, probably one of the worst tragedies in, like, American history.
yeah, it just wasn't that whole. It what no, the worst part was the angle where they did the terrorist shit was like on the same like fucking week as there was like a terrorist attack in fucking I think it was London. I believe it was in London where it was like a really bad
Mhm.
like terrorist attack by like some kind of Muslim group or something like that. And it was just bad all around. It definitely it just wasn't a good look. But yeah, it just
Yeah.
like come on, man. You just because you can't I don't what about ism that. Just take the L and be like, yeah, no, that wasn't a good look. We're gonna
Mhm.
pivot. That's all you really
Yeah,
had. I don't know.
that's all. That's really all it had to be.
Yeah, but it is people are stubborn, especially like when they for their cause or whatever. I understand MGF is, that's the cause he really cares about, and I can respect that. But like, I don't know, it just wasn't a good look.
Yeah, it truly wasn't. Um, yeah, Tony Khan reaction to the whole thing is very embarrassing, and how AEW sort of handled it is embarrassing as well. Just like truly never addressing it and stuff like that. Like, that's when, like, you truly should have, like, said something or address it, and
Mm.
they just didn't fucking bother. But it is what it is. Next thing, Thunder Rosa's comments on Jay Cargill. Do you have them?
I did have it. I lost it. I had to delete it. Oh no, hold on.
Oh, brother.
Hold on, I will find it. Oh, okay, I found it. She basically like this is off interview and I believe it was
Busted open.
it busted open. She said Rosa said when you have your friend, just promote your friends and be happy. I want to give a shout out to Jade Cargill. She looked like $1 million again. She's all in my feed, all up in my feed. She's doing something else. And it's like, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, if I go somewhere else, I want to be treated like that, like a superstar. So it's really cool to see that. And my blessing to her. And I can't wait to see her in the ring. I can't wait to see what they have for her. Thoughts?
That's good. That's good. Where the part where she said, "Oh, I want to be treated like a superstar," like, nah, buddy. Uh, no.
What that quote told me is just like, okay, people
I want
that
out.
no, or not even that. It just shows you that hey, people are paying attention to what's going on over there, and they're seeing
Mm-hmm.
how like they're seeing how Jade's being treated. They're seeing how Pillman what it's looking like so far. It's so far so good with him. They're
Mm-hmm.
thinking, oh man, if they give those guys the red carpet treatment, like, and we're over here in the fucking projects,
They
look,
truly
look,
showing them that the grass is greener.
yeah, it's really looking like if I'm sitting over there, if I'm a Daniel Garcia or if I'm a fucking like who else is kind of like underutilized? Fucking Lee Moriarty or some shit. I see that over there. I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? It looking kind of enticing over there.
Little Drewski hands, bro. Like,
All,
it look
all, I'm saying,
what?
all I'm saying is every time Jade, since she's been on my TV, she looked different kind of glow. I can't explain it. I don't know what it is.
Hashtag them cameras, bro.
Different kind of glow. I know she got new lotion or what, but
New lotion is crazy.
you know what I mean. Skin
You know,
shining a little different.
yeah, the bad
Brian Pillman, he got a nice little, not a nice lineup. He got a lineup. You know what I mean? He definitely went to Dominicans. Uh,
the shit is crazy.
he looked kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you,
the,
but you know,
the Beijing on the beard is going nuts, bro.
going crazy. So it's not even like a big beard, so it makes it even look worse. I don't know. I don't know what the thought process behind that was, but he went to go see Bronze Barber, and
Mm-hmm.
we're here. I just think it's very interesting that she would say that. Just like I guess it's to the point where like she doesn't care anymore. We don't know if she's ever going to be on TV again at this point. I mean, how many reports have we seen of saying, "Oh, Thunder Rosa is coming back soon"? And she hasn't been
Never
back
coming
yet.
back.
We've been seeing reports of that for like the last 6 months. Oh, she's coming back soon. We heard reports she's coming back soon. Nothing. Not a peep.
Yeah.
Danhausen about to come back before her.
um. Yeah. No, I can't say. Like I don't know. The Thunder Rosa shit is like I'm over it. It's just like either you come back or you fucking don't. Like I don't care.
I hope she's good to come back. I don't want to see a career end like that. You know what I mean?
At this point, I don't care.
Mm.
Whether she comes back or not, because I truly like. I don't think she's truly going to make a difference in that current landscape right now. Um, and seeing Amy Sakura on TV tonight, Tony Khan don't know what he doing after this. With another Sheeta title reign, he don't know what the fuck he doing.
I love a Tiger Driver though. Great Tiger Driver.
Yeah, that was good.
I'll give her that.
Mm-hmm. Uh, what else? What else we got going on, brother? Uh, the women's PWI. Uh, the two. What is it? It's 250 wrestlers on here.
Top 250. I couldn't find a 250. I just found
I'll
the
tell.
top 10.
I'll tell you right now. 10-6. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, let's break it down. At number 10, we got Jordan Grace. I don't know what she's up to in Impact, but she looks jacked. Looks real big, real
Mm-hmm.
muscular. I'm not familiar with Camille. Is she? Do you
Like
know who that
who?
is?
No,
I don't know who that is. Is she like a Joshi?
no,
Who the hell
I
is
don't think
Camille?
so. I have no
I've
idea.
genuinely never heard that name before.
That should be Roxanne and Tiffany Stratton's spot right there. Because who the fuck is this?
Camille. Oh, that's Shorty. She NWA.
What the fuck is she doing now since NWA is cooked?
No, they back. They signed a new deal with CW.
Oh Jesus Christ! How long that shit took?
I don't
Oh,
know.
she's
I just saw that.
she was on
Okay.
strike.
Okay. So Camille's at number 9. Then we got Willow Nightingale. Interesting. I mean, she's had a good year. I don't know if top 10 year. I don't know.
Not a top 10 year. I'll tell you that
I
for
don't.
fucking
I don't
sure.
because just 'cause I don't know what she's done outside of AEW. So I don't know what she's doing in New Japan.
She beat
She won.
Mercedes Mernay.
She beat Sasha on a fluke. um,
That's all you need. It got her ass whooped by Tony Storm.
Number 7, Deanna Perrazzo. I'm not familiar with what she's doing right now. I believe she's an Impact, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Athena. From what Twitter's told me, she's having a hell of a year. I'm not watching it, so I wouldn't know. I'm not watching Ring of Honor. So that's what she's getting from
Like
me.
rolling my eyes.
Tam Nakano. Is that how you say her name? Tam?
Yeah. Tam
Are you
Nakano.
familiar? Are you familiar with
Yes.
Tam Nakano?
I'm familiar with her game.
She any good?
Yeah, no, she's great.
Okay.
Top five, great. I don't really know. I haven't
Hmm.
been really watching too much, but I'm familiar with her work, and I think it's great. Number 4, what the fuck?
Yeah, this I want to know when are the parameter? Do you know like when it like what was the cutoff for the?
No matter no matter what the cutoff is,
So I
I
thought
don't
the
think
first half of the year she had a good. I don't know about top 5, but I thought she
it
had
is
a
not
pretty decent
not
first
a
half of the
top
year.
5, not a top 10, maybe a top 25. I do not think she had that good of a year to be number 4 on here. Jamie Hayter.
Hmm. She
What matches
she had
is
9
putting her in the
matches this
top
year.
4?
According to my spreadsheet, she's had 9 matches this year. I never gave her anything higher than a 3.75. I'm not even sure what matches those
Like
were.
her matches against the social outcast is really what got her in the number 4 spot. Never cutting a solo promo, barely cutting promos herself.
Yeah, I'm not 100%
What,
sure. I think they just wanted some AEW representation in here. So like, oh, who was the champ for a while? Oh, Jamie.
that's crazy, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah,
They didn't
this is
want
the
they didn't want to put Soraya in there.
political pick for sure. Because
Sounds like it.
Jamie Hayter for real, like I think she's great, but AEW did not utilize her to her fullest potential, and I don't think they ever will.
Hope she comes back soon.
Right.
Number 3, Bianca Belair. She had
I'm
a good
cool with
year.
that.
She had a good year.
Yeah,
Number 2, did you say is it Julia? Is that how you spell it? That's how you pronounce
yeah,
it?
Julia.
Okay, Julia. I'm not. I know who she is. I've never seen her wrestle. I like how she looks. If that counts for anything.
Horn man over here.
Not
Nah,
not no not on no horny shit. I like her look. I think she has a cool look.
she need to lose. She need to lose the box braids, bro. That should be killing me.
Ain't she
Uh,
black? She black, right?
no, she's like she's Italian Japanese.
Oh, well, I think she's black. All right, never mind.
Classic chat. Anybody with a tan is something.
She's not even tan. I
Uh,
don't. I just knew she wasn't fully. She don't look like she's fully Japanese. I knew there was something else mixed in there. I knew that.
she's
And then number 1,
yeah,
Rhea Ripley. I'm not that makes sense. I'm not mad at that.
cool with me.
She's clearly the most over woman as far as American wrestling goes. I don't think there's any woman more over than her at this point. Becky not making it is interesting. Not making top 10 is interesting.
Her not making it, Io
I
not
think
making it, Roxanne's not here, Tiffany's not on here.
Roxanne I can see not making top 10. Tiffany, I think she should be top 10, but I can understand why she wouldn't. Becky, the run Becky had like the last like 3 months alone is, I would say, put her. She's been cooking. That's why I want to know when the cutoff is for this.
Um, I don't know. I'm not too
I don't
familiar
know
with these
either, but
things, but yeah, nah, man.
also this
Six
is
six to
okay.
10 is crazy. Jamie Hayter being on here is not at 4 is crazy. Sorry.
Also, this is the first year in a long time where there's no 4 horsewomen in the top 10.
I'm okay with that. Well, I'm
Which
okay
is
with that like stat, but
which tells me that I think we're moving on to the next generation of women. I think we've moved past the. I mean, obviously the four horsewomen are, they're still great. They're still there to put on good matches at. But I think
Yeah.
we've kind of moving on to a new era of women's wrestling in America, and I'm kind of actually I'm okay with that. As far as like when I see Bailey, she's definitely looks like more like the person who's trying to put the next generation over. She's very giving. I think Becky's really giving. Charlotte, when she wants to be giving, she's very giving. When she don't want to be, she ain't giving you shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sasha, she's doing her thing, wherever the fuck she's at
Yeah,
in
she ain't doing
Japan
nothing.
or
Um, but no, man. I mean, it is what it is. Uh, I don't know what I don't really keep up with these. I only talk about them when they usually come up, so I'm not really familiar with the cutoff and the quote unquote criterias.
yeah.
Um, but very puzzling to see some of these people on. Um, yeah, that's all I got. Anything else in the trenches? Are we done? We finished?
That's it.
All right. AEW. This episode, actually, let me back up. Like you said last week, it was business as usual for AEW, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not expecting an overnight change with AEW, but they moving like they did not get their ass whooped last week and 2 weeks prior.
You feel like it didn't light the fire under their ass, under Tony Khan's
You,
ass, that
you
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 thought.
you you would think with the ass whooping that they got last week, it'd be like, nah, I gotta come a little harder. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I gotta go a little crazier. I really gotta put on a fucking show. What do we open with? A damn near 20-minute match. Jay White and fucking Pentagon. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. You know.
Like on this show, there's a lot of people going long with people they should not be going long with because they've been on a crazy losing streak.
Well, you know what? Before we get into it, I want to say that I don't mind Jay White starting the show because it gave
Oh, I
us
don't
a
mind that
nice
either.
a nice through thread throughout the show. It had a story, a
Yeah, no,
beginning,
that's
middle, and
fine.
end with MJF. So I didn't mind that. But yeah, the match itself didn't need to be. It didn't need. We didn't need all that.
Like, why are you
I feel
going
like
mad long with
I
Pentagon
feel
Jr.?
yeah. I just feel like really we didn't even need the match because we just did the promo and started from
Honestly,
there. Honestly, we could have just did that. I don't think the match was necessary. I'm not mad at it. I mean, the match it was cool. I guess the only part I hated, I Pentagon stresses me out. I hate just he just does certain things that really just like really bothers me. Like the fucking so he has to do stuff that makes his opponent look stupid as fuck. Like at one point, they're doing like the little back and forth chop bullshit, right? And then Pentagon takes literally like 30 seconds to take his fucking glove off, dude. Look, the little like whoa, and then throw the fucking glove. Mind you, Jay White just had to stand there like an idiot for 30 seconds waiting for the dude to fucking take his glove off. I hate it. It's so stupid. But besides that spot, the match itself was fine, but I just didn't think it was all that necessary. It wasn't exciting. No one thought Pentagon was gonna win that match at any point because he doesn't win matches. I don't know.
exact. Like,
He doesn't. He's a loser. Like he wasn't gonna win nothing.
like my guy has like never been in true winning contentions in so long. And Jay White, who's your next opponent for the world champion, he is struggling to put this nigga away. Are you
Yeah.
serious? That makes sense to y'all? Or are we just cool with it because good old wrestling? Like I feel like they truly ain't learned a goddamn thing after last week. Um, but after the match, Jay White, thank God he didn't cut a long-winded promo, but he definitely cut a winded promo. Uh, and then passed it off to Juice. Um, and Juice is going to be in the Diamond Battle Royale. He talks about his TJ Maxx ring, um, and then he says he's going to win it, and he does.
He does.
Um, I don't really have much to say about the battle royale for the diamond ring. Besides that, I think it's still dumb that we're doing this. Um,
Yeah, 'cause the thing with the fucking ring is that it only matters for like 2 weeks, and then we don't hear about it till
it,
it's time to do
it
the battle royale again.
yeah, it matters
It's
like twice,
it serves
once
no
a
purpose.
year,
Yeah, maybe
and
maybe every once in a while MJF will use it to win a match or something like that. But for the most part, I don't know. It's not something I'm getting excited for. Oh, I can't wait for the yearly
it's just like
ring battle royale.
this nigga's not gonna beat MJF as he's world champion.
Yeah.
Like I think it's so exhausting
What if
that
he does? What if he does? Like
that's not
on some
happening.
cheap shit. You never know.
I don't think that's happening. I think MJF has, oddly enough, way more insurance that he needs against this group. He has Max Caster and the Acclaim ready to jump in. And I know Bowens and Gunn are just like, nah, really. But if Max says we gonna help the nigga, they gonna be by his side.
Well, no. On Collision, Billy Gunn was like, yeah, um, we'll ride with Max. If Max fuck with MJF, we don't get it, but we'll ride with him. So they're on board.
Crazy how I know that, and I ain't even have to watch the shit. It writes his fucking self. And then what is it? After the end of the what is it? The Adam Cole and Roderick Strong thing, Roger Strong just goes, I guess I'm gonna have to make friends with MJF. This nigga has 6 people waiting in the wings to fucking help him. So even if the Bang Bang Gang gets involved, you have 2 groups of 3 ready to jump in and save him. He's never losing the diamond ring, so I hate that it even gets like put up for grabs.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The diamond ring gimmick, I don't get it, but
Yeah, Juice Robinson is gonna win it, and then he says he's gonna pawn the ring, which I thought was pretty funny. Um
my problem with AEW battle royales compared to NXT battle royales, I feel like it's only ever one story. When NXT does it, you'll have like 6 stories, especially the women's one for some reason. You have like 6 stories within the battle royale. Like there were no other
yeah,
stories in the match.
and
Oh,
then
besides Matt Menard and Daniel Garcia. Matt Menard like don't dance.
yeah, but my thing is if this was NXT, you would have had Matt Menard or Daniel Garcia, eliminate each other or like vice versa or some shit.
Yeah,
But instead AEW drops the ball on that, and then they have Daniel Garcia eliminate Dustin, who eliminates Matt Menard, and then Matt Menard is mad at Daniel Garcia for some reason for I guess not helping him. Um,
free my guy, man.
yeah, that boy in hell. But yeah, like for most of it, there's no real story going on. Like, and then we're gonna talk about the battle royale on NXT, but we got multiple stories coming out of that. We got nothing coming out of that shit here. Um, and plus, I don't think honestly, I didn't think there were gonna be much of a story coming out of it because all this whole Diamond Royal Battle Royale shit revolves around MJF.
Mm.
Like if like it truly doesn't matter. Like it has to revolve around Max or like nothing. So that was the main event. Just got the start and the finish out of the way.
We should add
um,
that Jay White did jump MJF while he was at commentary, and they did get into a fight. MJF
yeah,
got his belt back, but then he got low blowed, and I believe did they take the belt afterwards? I don't remember.
I didn't see that belt on him when he was on the on the floor holding his nuts.
I forgot. I don't remember if they took the belt back, but if he did, it makes it even funnier, personally to me.
um, Kenny Omega defeats Kyle Fletcher. same thing that's going on with Jay White and Pentagon. This nigga Kyle Fletcher has been the go-to jobber for the Don Callis family, but yet he has to go extremely long with Kenny Omega.
Yeah, they're trying to make uh Kyle Fletcher kind of like in I feel like in a Will Ospreay esque kind of role, which is like a really good worker. I think he's a fine worker.
Yeah.
I don't know really what they say. He doesn't really like stand out to me in any kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's just kind of a guy. And I think his promo was fine. I think his in ring work he works like kind of like everybody else does. So I don't know. I can't really gauge what's going on with Kyle Fletcher as far as what they're trying to do with him booking wise. I don't think the crowd really cares about him too much. As far as like he's kind of like in that Johnny Gargano on Raw kind of role where like the crowd don't really care until the match is kind of like on that finishing stretch where he gets his where he gets his shit off.
Yeah.
That's where they kind of with Kyle. I don't hate him. He just kind of like
Boy
just seems
bland.
like he's like every other guy kind of over there.
Uh, and he's like every other guy. And then, that guy that he's like is just another guy as well. Like he's just another white dude that flips. Yeah, I don't know. Like I just it just don't really matter to me, man. And then what is it? Kenny Omega is still after the Don Callis family, and I kind of thought that shit would be like sort of over with because they did win at some point against them. So I don't like. Does Kenny Omega want a one-on-one with Don Callis? Like I don't really understand what's going on here. You got your win, like so. Like which person in the Don Callis family that you want your singles match with to like end this?
I got a question. Speaking of just Kenny Omega, what was that? Did I miss something? What does the 13 days bitch mean? What did I miss? What is that referencing?
I saw it on Twitter. 13 days until Max is the
He
longest
pat.
reigning
Oh, he
AEW
passes
champion.
Kenny. Okay, because I
Yeah.
didn't. I was like, what does that mean? I thought there was like some kind of significant. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay,
And then
cool.
some people were just like, it's gonna be Kenny Omega versus MJF, and I'm just like, don't do that.
Have they gone one on one?
No, no,
I
they
wouldn't be mad at that.
no, but like, don't do that before the 13 days.
No. You got to build that. You got to build that. That could
Yeah,
be
exactly. That's where I was gonna get at.
that
Let's actually build that.
yeah, that could be the January pay per view or whatever, or December,
Yeah,
the December one that they're gonna do.
it should be. And then I'd like to point out that Wardlow squashed somebody and also said that well, he didn't say it, but he indicated that he's after MJF.
Yeah, he's had MJF written on his wrist tape since he's come back.
So I think it's good that we know that AEW is one, looking past Jay White already,
Yeah, they
and
got something planned
two,
for him.
we're looking at two feuds that are gonna have terrible promo segments. Um, so that should be some fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that knocked out two birds with one stone. Sting announces retirement for Full Gear 2024.
Revolution, not Full Gear.
Oh, sorry, Revolution 2024. I'm not even gonna edit that. Whatever. I'm gonna erase it anyway. Yeah, I don't.
Good for him. I like the fact that he gets to end it on his own terms because he almost wasn't
I
able to. So I'm not even
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
I'm cool with that. I think it's I know Revolution normally happens like early within the year, like the first quarter or
Yeah, I
second
believe like
quarter.
early March usually.
Yeah, but I think it might be a little too early to be announcing this. um Also, I feel like his last opponent is going to be Darby Allen. So like, there's no.
It should be. I don't see why it wouldn't be Darby.
Yeah, so I feel
That would
like
make
you
the most sense.
probably could have got that crack in after the January pay per view, and then you want to like start announcing this shit. Um,
Yeah, I wonder why they announced
that'd
it
be
now.
fun.
That is interesting that this is the day they decided to do it. I'm
Yeah,
not. That's interesting.
I'm not mad at it, but I do think it's like way too early to be
It's
doing
like
it.
half a year from now.
Yeah, and then
So what's he gonna do in the meantime in these next 5 months?
fucking nothing. That's what my thing was. I thought he was gonna be like, I'm ending my own ending my career on my own terms at Revolution 2024. And I was just like, okay, you're gonna do like a sprint to face everybody you ever wanted to work with. That never came.
That's why I thought when they announced that Sting had an announcement, I thought, oh, this is going to be an angle. I guess it still could be an angle. I guess we could still see where this goes.
Like, no,
Because
nobody.
this is really early to announce your last match, unless there's some kind of angle going into this before we get there. I'm interested to see where this goes.
Yeah.
Because that can't just be it. Because even the way the promo ended with mad flat, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's
It just fucking ended.
I was like, okay, nothing. All right.
Another thing that involves Sting is Darby Allin just beating the shit out of Nick Wayne.
Nick Wayne was
He,
on his angry fuck you mom. His fuck you
yeah,
mom promo.
even though he's completely justified, um, he befriended a nigga that left him bloody at his crib, yo.
Now
And
I
his
will
mom,
say he's very justified for that, but he shouldn't be that mean to his mom. That's not nice.
his mom don't, his mom telling him to side with the nigga, side with his op. Nah, you not no moms to me, man.
Saying
Fuck out of
Christian not
here.
a nice guy.
To for
Not a
for
nice
forget
guy.
forgiveness should not be given out so easily, bruh. Like,
He
oh,
forgave Christian.
he's your boy. Yeah, he did forgive Christian. I trust me. I also think that is stupid. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, um, which could apply both ways. But I'm not siding with the nigga that are we not standing on business, nigga? Um, so I'm not fucking with that at all.
Nick Wayne got his ass whooped though. I know that much.
Yeah, and then Darby Allin beats his ass worse than he beat up AR Fox.
Where's
Um,
AR Fox?
Shit, Tony Khan probably mad as fuck at that nigga for not being able to travel
I think he
to
low key
LA.
got the release because Tony Khan don't like releasing niggas. I think he low key said you can just stay home, buddy. Take
Yeah,
a couple pods
he
off.
was like, "My nigga, why the fuck you ain't told me you couldn't go to London? Get the fuck out of here!" And
I would have
honestly,
I would have spazzed on him if I was Tony. I know he don't do that usually, but I would have freaked the fuck out.
because my nigga,
You
you can't do that.
yeah, you can like we put money into this whole angle. We're flying to London. You can't even go.
You stupid. uh, yeah, nah. So, and plus, it's whatever. I liked AR Fox, but I just don't feel like AEW, really did well with him. Okay, we knocked out mad shit already. Um, Hikaru Shida versus Amy Sakura. Any thoughts on that?
Great Tiger Driver. The match itself was pretty good. I always like a good student versus teacher type deal. I thought one of the kickouts was unnecessary. I was like, I don't
The
know.
kick out
There's
at
a couple.
one.
I was like, all right, what are we doing? Well, to be fair, she did block herself.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if it's like it felt like Hikaru Shida wasn't aware that was gonna happen though. Like the way she reacted. I don't know. The match itself was surprisingly good though. Were there any other women on the show besides that? Was Nick Wayne's mom?
Chris
Oh,
Statlander showed up.
Oh yeah, Tony Storm did one of her little fucking
Silent
silent
film thing.
yeah. Which is, I guess, is during commercial. Now that I'm watching the illegal streams, I guess I'm watching the Fight TV stream, so there's no commercials. So I just saw the whole thing.
It's purposely put in picture. And Tony Khan, use a fool, brother. Niggas are not watching picture in picture, bro. Like as soon as it go, like I know I'm not the only person. As soon as it goes to a fucking ad break, my phone pulls up. Like my phone is magically in front of my eyes.
That was on Marvel Snap. I had to get a game in.
You feel me? Like
You
had to put the plates away. Like I'm fucking out of here. So yeah, I have nothing to say about uh the Amy Sakura thing that I didn't say about the Kenny Omega and Jay White match.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. I guess in this instance, it makes a little bit more sense because it
No,
is
it don't.
student master versus student. Yeah,
No, it
you
does
know your
not.
student.
No, it does not.
Yes, it
No, it
does.
does
I'm
not.
not.
Not
That,
one fucking bit. It does not.
It makes more sense than the Kenny one
I'll give you that.
over
But
some kid.
yeah, I'll give you that. But no, it don't make because Amy Sakura is gonna go long with Hikaru Shida here, and then she's not even gonna like last like 6 minutes against some other fucker on goddamn Rampage or some
Well,
shit.
they her students. That's a student. You know your students.
So she
For
jumps
for
to
example,
she
for example,
jumps to everybody else, but as soon as it's her student, she could go long.
yeah, because she knows it.
Boy,
Huh? Come on now.
you ain't standing on business, Nick. All right, that is it for that. Adam Copeland gives us the life story of him and Christian.
I will not fight Christian. He gonna fight him. I've seen this before. I've seen this before. Undertaker said the same thing. I won't fight Kane. He did eventually. We got there eventually. You know what I mean? Had to set him on fire or whatever, but we got there.
Yeah, it hit the extreme.
we had to, hey, this might take.
Nah,
Do you think it's gonna be a 6 man probably like Edge and Darby and
oh,
not
of
Darby,
course.
whoever? Yeah, Edge,
Yes,
Darby, and
absolutely.
Sting versus
That's happening at the next pay-per-view.
Christian and
Guarantee.
Friends.
Guarantee is happening at the next pay-per-view.
That'd be fun. I would like
Because
that.
I definitely see Copeland taking the spot over AR Fox coming back and then standing beside them. Like, even though that would kind of make a little more sense to me. Um, yeah, no. Once
Oh,
again, oh, go ahead. No, no, go ahead.
Edge filed a trademark with FTR, so they're gonna be CMFT. No, no, I'm not CMFTR. Gonna be
Rated FTR.
rated FTR. Yo,
We knew it.
can FTR be their own fucking men? Y'all stay dick riding somebody. First it was Brett, then it's Punk, now it's
Now,
Edge.
yeah.
Nigga, can
Hey
y'all
man,
be y'all own fucking men?
they some meat riders, bruh.
They really need to be meat right. I can't
FTR
even get on this one
for the ride, bruh. That's their new name now.
for the ride.
Niggas weak. Um, but like I was gonna say, like once again, Edge talks way too fucking much, and I think it's extremely funny that like AEW fans week in and week out they make fun of Edge for always cutting these long ass promos, and then he goes over there and cut these long ass promos. Like my nigga, they do not fuck with that. Also, a lot of people that are AEW fans, they already seen you, bro. Excuse me. We know your life story, bro. We know about you and Christian, bro. To reiterate everything about your lives, Godfather, this wrestling training that back in the day, growing up, nigga. I used to listen to the fucking podcast. As soon as he started talking about him coming transferring to the new school or whatever, I was like, my nigga, I've already heard this, bro.
Okay, but you gotta remember, so there's some young fans out there who aren't familiar with that Edge and Christian. We're tag team partners.
How the
And
fuck are how the fuck aren't they? Are AEW niggas supposed to be the smart ones?
I'm just saying there might be some 12-year-olds that watch the show that aren't familiar.
So these 12-year-old niggas don't care, man.
You know what I mean? When I was 12, I didn't know about the history of like Luger and Sting. I didn't know they were like tag team partners forever.
You cared, bro. You was invested, bro.
No, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? They
We
might have been
already
invested.
talked about Cole and Roderick Strong, so we can move on to NXT. NXT. A little there's a little less on meat on the bone this time around for the quick hits and main topics, but we got Lyra defeating Tegan Knox. I thought the match was cool.
A lot of shenanigans, and I think almost all the matches had shenanigans in them this week.
Oh,
Um,
did it?
it feels like it.
Uh, maybe
Chelsea
not the
Green and
main
Piper.
event.
No, Chelsea Green. Well, kind of before the match. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven come out. They come to attack Tegan. Natalia was there. Natalia was there for reasons. I lost it when when Tegan was in the locker room and Natalia just walks in. She's like, and she didn't even say what's up. She was like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah, Because
What
like
you
they're not
doing
established.
here?
They're not established as a tag team yet. But I think it's cool that Natalia just like wants to
That
have
nigga,
her
what are
back.
you? That nigga, what are you doing here? Leave. I didn't ask you to be here. But
It's always nice to have a
thank,
nigga looking out for you.
thank, thankfully she was there because Piper Niven and Chelsea Green came out.
Mm-hmm.
And in the end, Lyra picked up the victory over Tegan Knox. So she had the momentum going into Halloween Havoc. Becky then cuts a promo on screen
Lyra.
talking about what she
Their
saw in her when they were training or whatever,
yeah,
yada
their
yada.
their history, and then
The backstory.
Becky was just like, "Hey man, but when it come to this belt though, fuck all that."
Yeah.
And I was just like, "That's real. I'm fine with that."
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
That'll
yeah,
be next week. Becky Lynch versus, I believe that's the main event. Becky Lynch versus
yeah,
Lyra
definitely.
Valkyria.
Um, Cody Rhodes' announcement, which wasn't said by Cody, it was said by Ilya Dragunov. Cody not on this episode, but on Raw they said he was going to be here.
Couldn't do like
Um,
a pre-tape, no nothing. Too busy.
yeah, he did nothing for the name. Um, Trick Williams was added to the triple threat match between. I told you it was a triple threat. Dijak,
I didn't argue
Corbin,
that.
and yeah, you did.
No, I
Um,
didn't.
yeah, you did.
I did not argue. I never.
Dijak, Corbin, and Carmelo Hayes, and then shortly after that, he is taken out.
Immediately.
um,
Immediately. We got
yeah,
ourselves a who done it.
it's been a minute since NXT has done a who done it, so that's
I feel
exciting.
like I feel like it hasn't. It's like it was one. I feel like there was one not that long ago. All right, who are the
The
top suspects here?
Carmelo Hayes, of course.
So we got Carmelo Hayes. I've heard people say Wesley. You could argue that
Ooh, Wesley is a
either
good one.
either Baron Corbin
No,
or Dijak have reason to also.
no. Uh, I feel like those two they're not scared of Trick, so I feel like they didn't need to like get him out of there to equal the odds.
I mean, they don't have to be scared of him. He wasn't supposed to be in the match. I'd be like, yo, get this nigga out. I'm beat his ass.
But you know, both of them are cocky. It's just like it doesn't matter if you're added to the match. I'm gonna beat your ass anyway, sort of deal. You know?
Also, Dijak's promos be killing me,
Dog, he got to stop
bro.
talking for real.
Why you talk like a bad '80s like top villain? I don't know what the hell.
I know his throat be hurting, bro. The fucking gravelly voice they be doing, just like stop that shit, bro.
I got a couple bones to pick with fucking Dijak. Actually, we'll get there. I guess when we talk about the main event, but
Okay.
the promo itself, Trick Williams calling Dijak 12 was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
The shock on Mello's face when Trick came out,
Fire.
he was just like, "Hey, you know what? I tweeted it yesterday. Like, is Trick Williams a bad friend?
I don't think so.
He could at least gave him a heads up.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
I feel like he could have gave him the heads up, but I feel like Carmelo Hayes would have been like, "Nah, hold on, let me handle this first," which he was. But I think Melo is a bad friend because he wants Trick Williams to step to the side while he tries to come back to the top.
no, they had an agreement. He already spoke about it. He said, look, you said you're gonna go for the North American. I said I'm gonna go for the NXT championship. Now you coming for my shit that I already called.
Hey man,
That's
Judgment
like
Day numbers a little too much, man.
that's like if me and you was out, we saw the same shorty, and you said, "Oh, I'm trying to talk to her." I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay, but you see how Carmelo Hayes. I know that Trick Williams said
there's
he
a
didn't need
there's
no
a guy
help,
code. There's a guy code here. I'm just saying. I feel like the
but
Trick
guess
break the
what?
guy code.
Nah, man, it's his time. He's not stepping on the side for Melo, man.
But this is a guy code situation.
Hey,
If that's your boy, if we was going for the same, if I said, "Oh, I'm trying to get this job over right here," whatever, and then
nigga,
here
I
you
gotta eat
come,
too.
I'm about to go. I'm going to the interview, and I see you sitting in the fucking lobby at the same fucking job after you heard about what I. Man, don't do that. Nah, see,
May, may the best man win, nigga.
no, absolutely not.
I gotta pay rent too, nigga.
Oh, brother, look at you.
Hey man, Trick Williams deciding to be his own man and not step to the side for Carmelo. I'm rocking with that.
Bad
Wait,
friend.
he don't need Carmelo Hayes' permission to do nothing. You feel
I
me?
didn't
He's
say
his
any
own fucking
permission,
man.
but as a
Nah,
friend,
nah,
when you
he
said
could
one thing, you
he could
said
have gave
one
him he
thing.
could have gave him the heads up. That I'll give you that. But
You said one thing, and then you completely switched up
hey
without
man,
telling me that's it's affecting my livelihood now.
actually, you know what? I'm staying on Ben. I'm doubling down, nigga. Carmelo Trent Williams, that nigga not your daddy. You ain't gotta tell that nigga
Oh
shit.
man.
You want to level up? You want to you want to get a shot at Ilya? You want to be NXT what is it? NXT champion? You don't want to stand by the side? I fuck with that.
Nah, I can't. I
I'm
can't.
I'm
Now,
rocking with
now
that.
that I've really thought about it, I can't. I can't. I gotta ride with Mello on this one. I don't
Fuck
like
all
that.
that. Nah,
I would have felt the way too.
Trent, real nigga, man.
Yeah.
I fuck with that, man. He he being his own man. See, he staying on business. That's what it really is, and that's all it's gonna be, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we got oh, we can get into the quick hits now. We got the breakout tournament stuff. Jakara Jackson was injured. She was replaced with Brindley Rice. Did I say it right?
Um,
Brindley?
I forgot Shorty's name. What is it?
Brindley Rice?
Um, it
Reese?
is. It's Reese. It's definitely Reese. It's Brindley Reese. Yes, Ariana
Okay.
Grace and Brindley Reese.
Okay. Ariana Grace beat her ass. Um
Ariana Grace is fantastic. I love her, man. I
I
think
think
she obviously she's not going to be as funny as her dad or whatever. Like I don't think there's any wrestlers are really that much funnier than Santino, but I think she holds her own. I think she's actually pretty entertaining.
we since
I like
Wendy
her
is
gimmick.
kind of since Wendy has been out, we don't really have like a little fun silly gimmick, so
Yeah,
there's definitely a lane for Ariana Grace to just keep doing the little pageant thing. And I like Booker T just being like, don't really count her out because of this gimmick. My wife also was, Miss America. You feel me? Like,
she's a Hall of Famer. That was a little flex too. He's like, my
yeah.
wife. You know what I mean? Miss
My wife was the
America.
beautiful. My wife was the beautiful woman in America, my nigga.
You know what I
Quit
mean? Let's
playing
talk
with me,
about it.
nigga. Now
A
that's a
little flex.
crazy flex. God
That's a
damn.
crazy flex. Now you think of yeah, he did that.
Um,
Okay.
and then for the first breakout match, we had Carmen. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Defeats Jada
Petrovic.
Parker. Oh, okay, it's simple.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what.
All right, stay.
My my boy just texted me literally 10 minutes ago of a TikTok of Jada Parker's interest. Mind you, he's a very casual wrestling fan, like real casual. He don't watch NXT. He sent
Mm-hmm.
me a TikTok with her with the eye emoji. So I just want to put that out there.
Hey man,
When I said this was the Bad Bitch Invitational, I wasn't lying. This is by far. You know what? I'm gonna take it a step further. Not only are the women good looking on the show, the men ain't that bad looking either. Good looking guys on the show. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
I agree.
hey, we gotta keep it stacking some good looking. You know what I mean? It's a good looking roster.
They just need to get their swag up for real. But um, yeah, no, it's good looking people all around. And
She look real
Jada
good
Park,
though.
what is it?
Ooh,
Jada Parker
look
got
good.
people doing eye emojis and stuff like that. We got to look over to the other side real quick. What's the distractions over there, man?
Well, over on AEW.
Nick,
Hey,
Nick, Nick, Nick,
AEW
Nick,
got
Nick,
AEW
hey,
got a couple of joints. They got a couple of joints.
I,
I'm not gonna
I,
say
I'm just saying, niggas not hitting me up being like, who they not sending me a sky blue pic with the eye emojis, bruh.
so. Actually, somebody did send me a Sky Blue pick with the eye
And they ain't
emoji.
doing that shit for me,
It
bruh.
well, it was the backside of Sky Blue. She hit me with the who's this? I was in a Sky Blue, bro. Who
That's
this?
crazy. But niggas not doing that shit for Tony Storm, bro. They not doing that for Willow. I think Willow's gorgeous, but they not doing that for Willow. I think AEW needs to do a little bit better of marketing these women, especially the fine ones.
I agree. Well, they just need to do it better with women in general, but that's another
Yeah,
discussion for another day.
yeah. With what is it? NXT doing 4 women's matches back to back. They
Back
crack
to back to back
AEW.
to back.
They crack
And,
AEW jaw,
bro,
bro.
and the next week they got 5 women's matches. They said we're about to double down.
Stand on business.
They said Halloween or Havoc. We getting 5 women's matches and you getting fucking Lexus King. And you go beat up
That's
Dante Chen. You go beat up Dante Chen real quick.
oh come on. I think you stop doing my dog dirty like that. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Last time I saw Dante Chen, bro, that nigga was fucking he looked like he died on level up, bro. I don't know what happened, my brother, bro. But the ref was checking on him. I was so worried, bro.
Yeah. Where Bo at? Bo is still working for them?
Now that's a nigga that need to go away, bro.
Is Boa still employed?
Yes. Because
Wow.
I believe he's the one that knocked out Dante Chen.
Oh wow. He is
Um
currently wow, he really is still currently. I'm
yeah,
surprised he's
no.
survived this long. Good for him.
Hey man. We seen if Aaliyah and fucking did a brick last as long as they did, I'm not surprised, man.
I don't understand what kept Aaliyah around. Dana Brooke, I can kind of see it, I guess, but Aaliyah, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what she had over people to keep her around for so long. Good boy, she did not have it.
The plug, bro.
She knew somebody. She must do something.
Tag team battle royale. I don't like the rules for this, but you know, uh,
So I missed the battle royale part of this. I missed the whole thing. When I turned the stream on,
dog.
the 2-on-2 match was already happening.
I'll tell you right now, the battle royale was probably a smooth 3 minutes.
Bro, when I turned the show on at like 8:07, the tag match itself was already on. I was like, okay.
I was just like, y'all should cut this shit and just start the Dusty Cup, bruh. The battle royale was straight bullshit. They got to the match immediately.
Hey, at least they can say they had the whole tag division out there. You know, it wasn't there. Yeah. Grizzly Young Vets wasn't there. They was over at they already doing the indies. They already on it.
No, who care where they at? Chase U wins. JC and Thea Hale were in their corner. I think that is nice. You know that she
cute.
That's not what I was gonna say. But you know, she a positive role model, man. She saw Thea Hale, you know, mad at her, and she said, "Nah, we gotta bury that." You feel me? We going back to school, my nigga. That's good shit, man. Shotzi versus Kiana James. Hey, man. When Shotzi did that crossbody and she caught nothing but Kiana James's elbow.
Look, I done told y'all how I felt about Shotzi. I don't think we need to go into it. I like her look. I thought that was a cool look. I like the spiky hair.
I like the spiky hair with the blue.
I'm rocking with that. Yeah,
it was nice. And when she, okay,
go ahead. No, I'm gonna say that's what's gonna hold her over. I think as long she has such a cool, unique look that I think that'll get by for her, even if she's not the best in-ring worker. I think she has a really cool look that's gonna really help her out in her career.
Yeah, it's working. And I also like that, you know, she had the blue makeup on and she was standing across Roxanne, who had red. I thought it was nice. I thought it was a nice little contrast going on there. But the match, boo-boo.
Terrible.
Stinky match. Roxanne comes out, takes the brick out of the purse, and then Shotzi hits her with the empty purse. And then tried to pull the Eddie Guerrero. I said, "All right, I'm tuning out."
Yeah, I don't know what they were cooking with that finish. That finish didn't even make sense. Like he tried to, I don't know what they were trying to get off with that, but it didn't make sense.
Did not cook at all.
At all. Don't do that again. Whatever that was.
Yeah. We all like Eddie Guerrero, bro, but stop doing that. I forgot what was happening in this segment before Jay Cargill was on the screen. Lyra was just looking at some shit, right? Dressed as Stephanie McMahon.
For some reason, she had a picture of her and Becky just on her locker for some reason. I don't know why. And then she like looked at it and it took it off, ripped it off, and ripped it in half.
It's very, hard, you know, meeting your idols is hard, bro.
And then for some reason the TV channel changed out of nowhere, and then just Jade Cargill pointing at her wrist saying it's Jade Watch. You feel me?
What show is she's gonna be on?
Very silly segment. I thought none of that made sense.
Yeah, they just wanted to show Jade Cargill, but I guess not
She wasn't
I mean,
there.
they showed her last week, so I don't know why they had to do this again.
None of that made sense. It was like a fucking like Marvel after credits thing. Except, yeah, there was no need for any of this. It was so strange.
She was looking good in that screen too. Um, all right, we're gonna go into Halloween Havoc
Wait, we didn't talk about the
predictions.
main. We didn't talk about the main event.
Oh shit, my fault. Uh, yeah, we didn't say who won it, but Carmelo Hayes won.
Yeah, Carmelo is one. I thought everybody looked good, but this is what I want to talk about. Dijak, you're my guy. I rock with Dijak, bro. You were 6'7". I need you to stop trying to wrestle like fucking Nick Jackson, bro. It's not a good look. You look crazy. You're doing backflips and shit. Just wrestle like you 6'7", bro. You can still be impressive. You can still
Yeah,
do some stuff, but I don't need you doing backflips out of choke slams and stuff. That's not necessary. That's unnecessary.
yeah.
I don't need that.
Speaking of impressive, uh, Indy Hartwell, take that advice, man. You tall as shit. You need to be fucking wrestling. Both of y'all need to start wrestling like y'all big niggas, man. Cause y'all are.
I, that's the problem. I just don't think it need that big.
Oh, she's taller than most.
Is
My
she?
thing, yeah, no, absolutely.
How tall is she? She
She's
ain't
like
taller than Jada
five.
Parker.
She's like 5'10".
How tall is Jada Parker? Jada Parker, like she's like my height.
Hey man, I'm just saying when she was standing with Roxanne and Lyra, and they're both fucking way
Fuck, I'm
shorter
about to
than
say
her.
Roxanne and Lyra are like literally 4'2".
Yeah, and I'm just like, come on, man, why? I'm still pissed that Lyra scooped her like that, like it was fucking nothing, bro. Oh my
Okay,
god,
so
no,
it
not even a
says
struggle.
Indy is 5'9".
No, I was close.
I want to see how tall Jada Parker is.
Like I'm not saying if Indy's in the same is in the ring with like a
Oh,
last legend or some shit, I'm not expecting her to be wilding out on them and shit. But when you against smaller niggas, you wrestle them like they smaller niggas.
all right, told you. I don't see it for Indy. We gonna see on Monday on Raw.
Hey man,
We gonna see.
I might not watch Raw, bro. I'm scared.
We gonna see.
I'm fucking terrified at the thought, bro. Um, but yeah, Carmelo Hayes won. Dijak Russell's like he's not
Fun
one of the
finish.
tallest niggas ever. Great finish.
Eric Eric Corbin doing moves I ain't seen him doing ever.
Yeah, right.
Jump off the turnbuckle. Who are you?
That boy
He's like,
feeling
I
NXT. That boy
he's
feeling
like,
NXT ish.
he's like, I got to keep up with these young whippersnappers out here, man. They out here, they are doing stuff. I can't. I had to jump off of something.
Yeah, you
I
fucking he's
respect it.
bugging out. Um, I love excuse me. I like Carmelo Hayes kind of scooping out the win there. Um,
Yeah, real sneaky win. It was cool. I think he did a really good job of working as such a smaller guy compared to two massive individuals, and
mhm.
the win was believable. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like it didn't make Baron Corbin or Dijak look stupid.
Yeah, I agree. Um, Now we can get into Halloween Havoc.
Did you want to talk about Lexus King promo?
No, not really. He's gonna have his debut next week. So,
Yeah, I guess. Okay, fine. Go ahead then. Do Halloween Havoc.
all right. Uh, I didn't put it down because it ties into this. Robert Stone pulls up on Braun Breaker and says, "You should pay for what you done. You should feel bad. And you know what? Next week I'm gonna beat your ass." Oh, whoa,
I bet.
whoa, whoa. Braun said, "Word, I see you, bitch." So that's gonna be fun. It's always gonna be a squash. I honestly do see I see Von Wagner coming back
Yeah,
at
for
Saturday.
sure. Also, I don't know what they were trying to get off with that promo. I don't know if they were going for comedy or not. I don't think they were going for comedy. I think they were trying to be sincere, and it just didn't work. It just made me laugh. That whole thing just made me laugh.
I agree. Um, I wish he did fall off the like Drake Degrassi. That shit would have killed me, bro. That shit would have been too fucking funny. Roxanne spins the wheel and makes a deal, and it lands on the Devil's Playground, which is I think like a few years ago. I was very curious what the stipulation was gonna be, and
There's
I'm
no
glad we're.
DQ. It's just a street fight.
That's it. Oh well.
I feel like if there were 12 choices on that, six of them were just different variations of a street fight.
You're actually right because like what is it? Weapons Wild, Lights Out, possibly this, and like something else. Like
They're all just street fights. They're all no DQ matches.
all variations of a street fight. So Roxanne and Kiana James, they're about to get busy in the Devil's Playground, and honestly, Roxanne is real cool in these no DQ type matches. So I think that's cool.
Yeah, no, it should be fine. I think her and Kiana will have a good match.
Mm. Carmen Petrovich versus Lola Vice for the breakout women's semifinals. That should be really good.
You already know I'm rocking with. The agenda continues.
Absolutely. But the agenda about to come to a head if uh Ariana Grace scrapes out a win off of
Not,
Kalani Jordan.
not my agenda. You know I love Ariana, but
Not my Grace.
not this time, baby.
Also we forgot to pick a winner for like the first four.
Oh,
I'm gonna go Braun Breaker, of course, with
yes.
Von Wagner coming out. Roxanne Perez, Lola
Same.
Vice, Kalani
Same.
Jordan. Yeah, we really have to do predictions.
We ain't that different.
Spin the wheel, making a deal. We get a lights out match. Gigi Dolan and Blair Davenport. I'm not too excited about this one
That's
because
just gonna stink, bro.
I need all the lights on when Gigi in the ring. Why?
Oh, brother.
I don't know who I want to win here. I think it should be Blair. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go
Did,
Blair.
did Gigi win her last feud? Who was her last feud? It was Kiana James, right?
She did not win that.
Okay, then maybe she should win it. I don't know. It depends on what they really want to do with Blair, I guess. Because they could run. Have they run Blair versus Becky yet?
No, they never done that.
They could do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Blair because I think that might be Becky's next opponent, Loki, if she didn't lose to Lyra.
Yeah, that'd be nice. The family, Tony D'Angelo and Stax Lorenzo versus Chase U, Andre Chase and Duke Hudson.
Chase U should win it.
You want Chase U to win it?
Yeah, I think they do. I don't care fucking about Tony D'Angelo and Stacks having those belts. I think Chase U have built up enough of a story and enough fan support at this point that they deserve a run.
I will say I do not really care about the family in this current capacity because they're not really doing anything since they won it. But I'm glad y'all took it off of Gallus, but like y'all haven't done shit with it, which fucking stinks. But I mean, yeah, I like Chase U more than I like the family, but I think the family's gonna win.
Okay.
And then Becky versus Lyra for the NXT Women's Championship, and you already know, man.
I don't see why they take it off Becky. Becky's basically running two shows at the same time right now, carrying two shows women's wise.
Yeah.
So I don't think they can really. Yeah, I don't see Lyra winning that.
Fuck that.
Which is unfortunate because I don't really know where you go with Lyra from there.
I'm going all Lyra, bro.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of heels on NXT. It's just the time to build them all.
Yeah, I don't know. Plus, we know Becky has some matchups on Raw she has to go through, so that just makes me think she's not losing it because she owes Xia Li a match for reasons. Mm-hmm. She owes Indy a match.
Xia Li just being like, "I want my match," and Becky's just like, "Okay."
It's like, but on my own time. She's like,
yeah.
Why? Her and Shinsuke with that on my own time. Nigga, that's not how that works.
Yeah, it's just like Becky will never see you if it's on your time. It's like, I want a match, just not now.
Weird, get out of my face.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, goofy. Yeah, that is it for Halloween Havoc week 1. Should be a good show. Should be some fun. Curious to see what Halloween costumes are going to be unveiled at the show and such. Shotzi's hosting again. So we'll see what she what is it, her and
Shotzi,
Scarlett?
Shotzi is Scarlet. You feel me?
So we're gonna see what Scarlett pulls up with. Ah,
Uh,
but yeah, that is it for our show. Subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/slash the A Show RNC. Um, A Show was good as always. Um, we there was some there's some new shit coming in the works, man. So saw it earlier today.
mm-hmm.
Not, saw a little nice, but I'll wait till the A Show to announce that. But um, new shit. Um,
New A show.
you feel me? You can subscribe to us on or follow us on X, Twitter, whatever you prefer to call it. At the A Show RNC, you can follow Quan at the Comeback Spot. You can follow me, Cyrus, at Cyrus on TWR. You can subscribe to us
Come,
on Instagram, YouTube, all that jazz.
come to join the TikTok. I mean, not the TikTok, the Discord. Come join the Discord.
Yeah,
You
join the
feel me?
Discord.
The Discord.
We got the shit under control.
No,
It's
we
it's,
don't. The hell we do? The fuck else?
it's we well shit is not as bad as it was a couple of weeks ago. But come on through. These niggas are they're embarrassing me a lot less.
What's not wrong with everybody? Damn.
Oh, absolutely. But
Not me though. You feel me?
oh,
Not but wholesome from me. You
yeah,
feel
this nigga
me?
full of shit. But yeah, man. See you guys next week. Love you all. Peace.